Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card on what makes you special, and it is my birthday month, so I'm having 11% off on all of my readings. Check it out if you're interested. It will last for all of January, so I'm really excited about that. I love doing tarot readings and I'm really passionate about that. So if you resonate with my readings, definitely check it out. So today we're doing a tarot reading on what makes you special. So we have 3 piles right here. So go ahead and close your eyes and pick a pile that is resonating the most with you. Hi, Pile One. If you picked this card, Forge, Don't Follow, Pave a New Path, Be the Leader You Wish You Had. So, right away with this card, I'm seeing that people see you as special because you have a very leadership like quality to you, and you're not afraid to do what it is that you want to do and follow your own path. I'm getting that you may have a non-traditional career, or you may do something that is not necessarily standard, or like the more traditional way. Like maybe you didn't go to college, maybe you have some alternative career or life destiny that you're fulfilling. And I'm getting that people really admire this about you, and they think it's really special that you do what it is that you want to do and you don't let people tell you what is wrong or what is right. I'm getting that you have a really strong internal compass, and you really allow your heart and your intuition to guide you in a lot of things. And you may have been like really well traveled, is what I'm seeing. Like, I'm getting that you could be someone who likes to travel, especially with these different landscapes going on. I am seeing that you may have been to a lot of places, and people really admire that about you. And you have probably gained a lot of experience from your travels and being around new people and new experiences. I'm getting that you have a lot of inner wisdom that not a lot of people have. And then we also have Hera Alliance. So I think that people really find you special because not only are you a leader, but you're also very loyal to those that you love. And people really find that really special about you. I'm getting that you definitely have like a queen like energy where people respect you, but you also are kind to people, and you're loyal to those who you love and who are special to you. And I'm getting that people really love this about you, pile number one, that you are so um, regal, leader-like, in a very like feminine, beautiful, flowing way. I'm getting you're really, really in touch with your intuition as well. And you make your decisions from the heart, which is really, really special, pile number one. We also have Eight of Air. So I'm getting that people really admire you because you are someone who forges forward even in the face of difficulty, and um, you're not afraid to do things in an unconventional way. You are not afraid to break away from the what everyone else is doing. You're not afraid to go your own way, to be who you want to be, to wear the clothes that you want to wear, to do the things that you want to do. You very much have your own sense of who you are, and you're very true to yourself, which is very special. And people see that. And you see the unicorns in the back, they're just staring at the leader, and the unicorn in the front is so free and so happy, and he's exploring, or she, and you see the other are just in the back. And I feel like that could be how people perceive you as well. They may say, like, oh, like she or he's not going to make it. But in fact, you prove them wrong and you do it better. And you live more in alignment with who you are, pile number one. And people see that as very special. You also have Five of Earth. So I'm getting for you that you definitely have a very free spirit. I'm getting this as a pile that is not afraid to take risks. And you may, as I was saying, like to travel, and you may spend your money very freely and on things that you really love. And I'm getting that for you you almost see this as an investment in yourself. It's not like you're wasting money. I I think for you that you spend your money, so money is meant to like a tool for us to use. So I really think that for you, you really spend your money on activities that you really like to do, and people really admire that about you, and that's something that they find really special about you, and actually look up to you that you are able to spend money on yourself, pile number one. I really am getting that that is something that people really admire about you. We also have Page of Air. So I'm getting that you're definitely very, you have this very straightforward energy, very regal. I feel like people really respect you, really look up to you. I'm getting that you very much don't like to sugarcoat things. You're very to the point. You tell people what they need to hear. I'm getting that you're the friend that people go to if to basically tell them the truth. I think that for you, you're very much a very honest person, and you know that I feel like you also have really strong friends as well that they're not going to take offense if you tell them an honest truth is what I'm hearing. Like, I really feel like you don't beat around the bush. You could be more blunt and more to the point, and people really appreciate that about you. They know if they're going to you, you're not going to lie to them, basically. Okay, we have the Nymph of Cups. So I am seeing that you are someone who is very sensual as well, and you could have this very free spirited, um, wild energy about you that um, is very wild and beautiful at the same time. Like, you see this beautiful flower blooming behind her. She has a ton of fish and these like magical creatures down here. So I am seeing that you are someone that people really see as extremely beautiful and wild, and the word untamed is coming to mind. So maybe people, especially men, feel like they need to tame you, but I feel like you can't be tamed. You're not that type of person. And but I definitely think it makes you very mysterious, and it makes you really alluring to the opposite sex. And yeah, people definitely see that as very special about you, pile number one. We also have the Five of Swords. So I am getting for you that do not you do not tolerate people who are going to who are not good for you. I'm seeing that you're very quick to move on. You don't stay with people who are not good for you, and you have this mentality where you're going to succeed at life, and that makes you really special. You have a very motivating you're very self-motivated. You are someone who really gets what she wants. And I feel like people really admire that about you, and they definitely think it's something that makes you really special. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm seeing that a lot of people really look up to you because you do take a lot of risks in your life that maybe they haven't taken before. and they're afraid to take it. But they see you taking these risks and betting on yourself and um, following your heart, following what it is that you want to do, spending your money on things that you want to spend your money on. And people really love that about you. And I feel like a lot of times they look to you and it's almost like they feel like hope in themselves a little bit. Like they're like, okay, if she or he can do it, then I can too. And that is super, super special about you, pal number one. And then we have the Warrior of Swords. So for this, I am seeing that you are someone who really, um, like we were saying before, you really take action and you're not afraid to go after what it is you want. And you really have that winning mentality. Like, I think that you are someone who really manifests really well and knows how to get what you want. And I'm really getting that people really admire this about you, pal number one, and they really love your go getter energy. So that is all I have for you, pal number one. Please subscribe. It helps the channel if you like these videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number two. Welcome to your video. Today we're doing what makes you special. And if you chose this card right away, I'm getting the sense that you are someone who really, really takes care of yourself. And people really find this special about you. I'm getting that you know when to take rest when you need to. Not a lot of people do, unfortunately, but I feel like you're someone who really takes care of yourself. You are someone who probably spends a lot of time, nourishing your beauty, nourishing your health. I'm getting that maybe you are someone who really has like a good sleep schedule. And with this Earth Pulsing card, I'm getting that people find you special because you have this really, because you care so well for yourself, you have this really nourishing energy that when people are in your presence, they really want to, they feel almost healed by being in your presence. It's like you have this very nourishing Mother Earth kind of energy where people can really slow down and be present and in the moment. I'm getting that when people are talking to you, it's almost like a moment of clarity for them, and everything becomes clearer, more vibrant, and they become really grounded in the moment. And that's definitely a really beautiful thing about you, pile number two. Ooh, and then we also have this card. So I'm getting that you could be a really beautiful speaker and you could have a lot of wisdom. I'm getting that your throat chakra is very activated, and the number 38 could definitely mean something. Let me know in the comments below what that means. But I definitely think that you are someone who is very intuitive, very in touch with magic, spirituality, the hidden, the mysticism. Um, and I'm getting that for you, people really find this alluring. You could be a tarot reader yourself if you picked this pile. I'm getting that you definitely have a very healing energy, and people come to you to experience some of what you know and to help use your wisdom for their own lives, because I do feel like you have a lot of wisdom to share with this Death and Magic card. I'm definitely seeing you have a very beautiful presence about you. You have this very dark feminine energy that's really beautiful and really needed in this day and age. We also have 10 of water. Okay, so I do see that you're someone who is really relationship oriented and family oriented. I think that people look at you and they may think that you have, a wonderful family life, or they definitely think that you're destined to be um, part of a very strong family that is very close. And I think that people what makes you special is that you're someone who uh, really get who is really here to experience what being in a family is like, a healthy family with healthy bonds. And that's really special about you. You could want children of your own, especially with whenever I see this card, I always see like the little kids in the background and the mom and the dad. So you could definitely be someone who wants a family of your own. And I am getting like mother energy, mother transformative energy is how I would describe this reading so far. We also have Six of Water. Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely getting something about children is really important to you. So you may work with children, like you could be a teacher or a nanny or a pediatrician or someone who works with children, is what I'm seeing. And people see this in you and they really find it special. I feel like a lot of people, pile number two, they look at you and they're like, wow, I wish she was my mom, or I wish I had a mom like her growing up. And it could even be like children who are like wishing you were their mothers. That's a really interesting message, but I definitely get you have this very healing energy about you, and you really relate to children really well. We also have the Moon card. Yes, important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. I definitely think you're very, very in touch with your intuition, pile number two. With the Moon card and also this Death and Magic card, I definitely feel like you're someone who is very, very in touch with their mysticism, their priestess side, and people, you could find a lot of people come to you for advice and they want to know your perspective on certain things because um, you just have a really unique way of framing certain topics and a unique way of explaining things to people, and they really love it. And I feel like you have a lot of messages that you need that you share with others. And I'm definitely getting your a guide for children as well. Oh my goodness, we have the high priestess. So you're definitely, 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 like, no doubts about it. Like, you're definitely very in touch with your intuition, and you may do tarot yourself or some other spiritual um, thing that you like to do, is what I'm seeing. You're definitely very mysterious and you're very in touch with your femininity, and people just gravitate to this. Like, you are someone that people just want to be around. And I definitely feel like that, like, your intuition makes you very, very special, pile number two. We also have Temperance. So, yeah, with this card, I am getting that people do come to you for advice. And especially, I just keep hearing children. I think that children really come to you and look up to you and look to you for advice, see the way you handle situations and try to copy that, pal number two. And men as well, I think they see that you would be an incredible mother to um, their children if you're not already a mother yourself. You could be also really, really good with animals as well. Especially, we have these cute little dogs in the Moon card. Um, so yeah, I definitely feel like you have a lot of very nurturing qualities that really makes you special, pile number two. We also have introspection. So yes, you definitely are someone who um, is very in touch with themselves. And I feel like you are very emotional, but you also know how to work through those emotions. And you've come a long way, is what I'm hearing. Like, I'm hearing that whatever you've gone through is only made you more introspective, and people see that. And they really want to know more. I feel like introspection is always just a little bit mysterious, right? Because you're not outright saying what you're thinking. You're looking internally and contemplating and processing what's going on internally, and that's very, very interesting, pile number two. And then we end the reading with the Nine of Pentacles. So I am getting that people really find you special because they really see you as this really abundant person, full of knowledge. And I'm getting that you're someone who is really stable. You could be like financially independent or have just like a very stable career with this Nine of Pentacles. People see you as this very strong, like got their ish together type of woman. Like I'm really getting that people see you as someone who is very responsible as well. Like you're not someone who has their head in the clouds all day. You're very practical. You live on this planet, and you really know how to nourish what's in the 3D here as well. So that is all I have for you, pal number 2. Please subscribe if you like the video. It helps the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your video. If you picked this card, Star Family, right away, I feel like you are very special because you've had multiple lives here, and you definitely have a lot of wisdom. And I'm feeling that you're someone who really connects well with others, is what I'm seeing. For you, I feel like relationships are really important to you, and you um you really navigate them well, and people really want to be with you. I'm getting that you could be very social. You could be extroverted. You could like going to parties or social gatherings. You're someone who really loves human connection, is what I'm getting. And then we also have Shakti transformation. So yeah, I'm getting that for you, pile number 3, that people really see you as someone who fits in with a lot of different crowds. Like you could be someone who molds themselves to fit different scenarios really well, and you could be more like a chameleon and blend in when the time is right for the appropriate situation, the appropriate people. And it allows you to really connect with people because people feel safe opening up to you because you do have so many sides to you, and you are so open and unique and interesting that people really feel safe with you. And you could have a variety of different friends, and like maybe you don't necessarily fit in with a certain group, but you still have a ton of friends, is what I'm seeing. Like I'm seeing people want to be in your energy. Like you're definitely a friend that is like everyone wants to be their friend, is what I'm hearing. And then we also have Ten of Fire. So yeah, I'm definitely getting that you're very, very giving in your relationships, and sometimes maybe you are over giving. So definitely, I think that what is special about you is that you're very nourishing to other people, and I will say though that I think it's important to, let yourself be on the receiving end of these relationships as well. And really let yourself receive good things from other people, receive their compliments, their gifts, their time, and just be really on the receiving end is what is coming through, because I do feel like you're really special in that you are so giving, you are so loving, you have so much overflow, and that's really, really beautiful, pile number 3. Ooh, and then we also have the star, happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. So yeah, I definitely feel like you're very popular. Like a lot of people see this very glowing energy about you that just like you gravitate. You're like a very strong gravitational force that really attracts different types of people, and you have this energy about you that is really it's like very glowing. Like you're like a very shiny object that people just want to spend their time around. And I'm getting that, especially this card, he's like pouring out his water and giving it to the earth. So I definitely feel like one of your gifts is that you give from your overflow. You are someone who really knows what other people need, and you're able to give that to them. Whatever it is, like maybe it's something in your business that you do, or the way you speak could be very healing to someone. Maybe you're a really good listener as well. Like something about you is just very, very abundant, and you're able to give. You're able to really give people what it is they need in a relationship specifically. And then we also have King of Water, trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. So, yeah, you definitely are someone that people really want to be with. Like, they respect you. They see that you have such a beautiful heart. You could be very wealthy, is what I'm seeing. Like, you're wealthy with your energy, but you could also be very wealthy materially as well. And people see this. And I really think that for you, you have this abundant like energy about you. And I think that's why people want to be in your energy, because you vibrate at such this abundant frequency of overflow. And people really love that. Like they want to experience that. They want to up level themselves to be at that frequency as well. And I feel like maybe it's the way you grew up. Like maybe you had a very abundant childhood where you always had this abundant mindset. Or it could be something that you learned. Regardless, how I'm getting what's coming through in this reading right now is that you're very abundant and you have a very overflowing energy about you. We also have Chance. So I'm getting you're very playful, and you're also someone who is able to do a lot of different things. And I feel like you're very adventurous and not afraid to take risks with this card. I'm getting you definitely have this very playful energy about you. You see this beautiful goddess empress that's just prancing around with her ball of light and her flower. So I definitely feel like people find you very playful as well, and in a very like feminine, youthful way. And you could definitely have like a socialite type of energy about you where, people just see that you have it all going on. And yeah, that definitely makes you really special. Pile number 3. We also have the Spirit of Pentacles. So yeah, you're definitely very abundant. And with the Spirit of Pentacles, I'm definitely getting that people see you as like you have a lot to give. Like Pentacles is all about abundance, and the Spirit of Pentacles is like the King of Pentacles and like the traditional tarot deck. So you definitely are someone who has a lot to give and can provide a lot for people. And you're very, very abundant. Like, look at how many flowers. She's just standing in like a plethora of flowers and is holding a huge pentacle. And I'm really getting that definitely is something that a lot of people aspire to, like the level of abundance that you have created. And I'm getting that you're destined to experience a life of abundance, is what is coming through. You also have the Five of Cups. So with the Five of Cups, I am getting that you could, I think like some of these cups are leaking out energy. So I am getting that what makes you special is because you have so much overflow that you are able to give a lot. Um, I guess the message here is that, just make sure you don't overgive to where your cups are empty, is what is coming through with this Five of Cups. These two are being poured, being filled up, and the three on the bottom are leaking out. So just make sure you're not overgiving is what is coming through. We also have the Moon card. So you're also very feminine as well. Even though you have like this strong providership mentality, you do it in a very feminine, graceful way that like you could give off like wealthy, generational wealth type of vibes, in a very generous sense, but you're also very intuitive, and people really love that about you. They love that, you're an abundant, wealthy woman. They love that, or an abundant, wealthy man. Um, but I'm getting that if you're watching this, you probably have you're probably like feminine, like you resonate with the feminine side more. So I am getting that you're very intuitive, but you also have this provider like mentality about you, which is really beautiful as well. Like I would say even though you're feminine, you're also really balanced in your masculine as well. Because the masculine is all about like giving, providing, making sure their community is good, making sure their family is set. And I feel like that is something you definitely makes you very, very special, pile number 3. So that is all I have for you. Please subscribe. It helps the channel if you like the video, and I will see you next time. Bye.